JayZ, give me your money, or I'm coming at the JayZ for his money. I never did that.
He's come out and said, like, this is just long-term harassment, man. He's like, this thing is just won't go away.
Long-term harassment. You know how disrespectful that is to a man that looks almost identical to you?
Yeah, that's his child. That's very disrespectful. I mean,
to a man that chances are, just out of nowhere, random universal selection, this boy who's not related to you has your nose, has your mouth, has your brow line, has your hairline.
JayZ's so-called secret son, Rymir Satterthwaite, just hit him with a federal lawsuit, and whispers say Beyonce is ready to walk out for good. Jay has been accused of stepping out on her more than once, and now it's looking like Queen Bey might finally be done with all the drama.
Predict a Beyonce and JayZ divorce announcement in 2025. It's officially gone too far. It's too much. The allegations are terrible.
Rymir has been making this claim since way back in 2015, insisting that JayZ is his father and that he was once romantically linked with his mom, Wanda. Allegedly, the two crossed paths in 1992, and even though protection was reportedly used, it didn't work. When Wanda found out she was pregnant, she says she tried reaching out to JayZ, but he never called her back. Years later, when Rymir was older, Wanda finally told him the truth about who his dad might be. Since then, Rymir has been on a mission to get JayZ to acknowledge him. In fact, reports claim that at one point, JayZ's own team even agreed to a paternity test. But once they realized the timeline suggested Wanda may have been underage back then, everything was suddenly shut down and the test never happened.
I believe wholeheartedly that JayZ your father.
I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like, it's not as far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like, it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take, if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot, I've seen a lot. I could take me being embarrassed. Like, just can't take nobody not saying nothing. Like, it's not fair.
JayZ has been dodging these claims for years, refusing to face them head on. He could shut all the talk down in seconds by simply taking a paternity test, but he keeps avoiding it at every turn. And the stakes are sky high, because if Beyonce finds out he secretly fathered a child with another woman, insiders believe she won't stick around. JayZ already has a messy history of scandalous accusations tied to his past, and somehow he's always slipped away without facing real consequences.
Right now I feel like I got a bigger fight. This is part of my life, so I won't stop fighting for the paternity or anything else. Whatever I put my mind to, I fully go. I chase, like, I wouldn't say it's a dream, but I get my job done. And long as I got the truth and respect at the end of the day, I'm not asking for respect from anyone, but as long as I can go in the courtroom and get a fair due process to get the truth and get treated like everyone else, I'm cool with that. I'm not asking for much. I'm really not asking for much. I'm just asking them.
Rymir is now taking his fight all the way to the Supreme Court, and this could be the final blow that ruins JayZ once and for all. Beyonce can't risk her brand getting dragged through the mud over his scandals any longer. And if a paternity test confirms what Rymir's been saying, insiders believe their marriage could be over instantly. JayZ keeps insisting that Rymir is just harassing him, but Rymir claims he's sitting on some very convincing evidence that could flip everything upside down.
Truth, and if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with. I work every day. I also have my own kids to take care of, so it's like, it's been a journey for me, and it's just like, I just got so much on my name right now. I never ask for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, JayZ, give me your money, or I'm coming at the JayZ for his money. I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I work for everything.
Rymir has made it clear he's not chasing money or fame. He just wants the truth about who his father really is. For years, JayZ has been accused of using his power, money, and lawyers to keep Rymir blocked at every turn. Reports even suggest there's proof of Rymir being deliberately stonewalled, just so JayZ wouldn't have to face any serious fallout. Meanwhile, JayZ's legal team keeps brushing off Rymir's fight as nothing more than a harassment campaign, pointing out that multiple courts have already dismissed his claims over the decades.
We watching it, be like, you know, you make all these assumptions. You make it like, oh, I'm crazy, and we running and we chasing.
Like he
I'm not chasing. No, I'm not chasing.
Waited
no
until he got married to have kids.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that are just super fans, and they just can't see past the glitz and the glam and all of it. JayZ had a very past. He was a drug dealer. Ain't no telling what else he got into, you know, that we don't know about. And it is not like out of the ordinary for a drug dealer to hit a few women.
And they didn't stop there. They got even more heated.
JayZ waited until he got married before God had kids. Really?
Right. They can't look past it. They so stuck.
They dumb. Like, they just dumb.
But they come to me and be like, hey, yo, you want his money. You chasing him for his money. You want the 15 minutes of fame.
And if you was, that's your motherfucking daddy.
It's jealousy, too.
So, I'm chasing my motherfucking for money, and that's your goddamn daddy. So, the whole facade of him perfect, I'm genius, I'm smarter than everybody, I'm the world's best dad.
Sino, who's spoken directly with Rymir Satterthwaite, says the resemblance is undeniable. Once you meet him, it's hard not to believe he's JayZ's son. From his facial features to his mannerisms, people claim he looks just like Hav, and JayZ allegedly knows this too. The whispers are that JayZ is refusing to face it head on because admitting anything linked to the past could completely wreck both his career and his family. Still, many argue JayZ owes Rymir at least the truth. Because if JayZ really had nothing to hide, wouldn't he have taken that paternity test a long time ago?
He's come out and said, like, you know, this is just long-term harassment, man. He's like, this thing is just won't go away.
Long-term harassment. You know how disrespectful that is to a man that looks almost identical to you?
Yeah, that's his child. That's very disrespectful. I mean,
to a man that chances are, just out of nowhere, random universal selection, this boy who's not related to you has your nose, has your mouth, has your brow line, has your hairline, sneezes, like all of this, just by accident.
Rymir has officially filed a federal lawsuit pushing for something called the Pro-C Legal Act. His lawyer, Lily, made it clear. This isn't about chasing a payout, and it's not even just about JayZ anymore. She says it's about how the system let this drag on for decades and how it put their lives at risk. On top of that, Rymir has also filed for criminal charges against JayZ, and in a recent interview, he came forward and said,
Yes, I wouldn't happen to know his age, but 22, I'm pretty sure if they put that out there, then
yeah,
that's what his age was.
Right. I just want to point out to our audience that JayZ having sex with a minor would make that child rape because she was underage at the time. And then furthermore, the fact that he took her from one state to another state, I imagine would be in a violation of state trafficking.
Rymir is now calling out what he believes is straight up fraud happening inside the court system. To back up his claims, he even dropped a video on Instagram, putting everything on blast for the world to see.
I just want the world to know I am filing criminal charges against Sean Carter, aka JayZ, and his lawyers. It's been going on for so long, and I don't know, and a lot of things that's going on still in our court system. I'm just trying to keep the world really aware because this is something that's going on continuously on a daily basis with maybe many different people. So, as I said, I was in the major court, me, my mom, my godmom, we've been in court.
JayZ keeps firing back, accusing Rymir of harassing him just to get money. But that claim doesn't even hold up. Rymir's lawsuit doesn't mention any financial demands. And since he's already an adult, JayZ wouldn't owe him a dime anyway. Still, Jay keeps pushing the narrative that Rymir is only chasing a payday. But Rymir's story hasn't changed once since he first took legal action back in 2015. He's even said publicly that he would never take money in exchange for staying quiet. In fact, he told The Sun, "I've been denied the right to a fair hearing because of legal mistakes and people working against me. If JayZ says I'm not his son, then just take the test. Prove it."
And let everybody know the updates, what's going on. It's been a crazy couple weeks, y'all. I want to let y'all know that
I have not stopped my fight. You know, I did withdraw my case. It's for a reason, y'all. It's not because I'm stopping with it or not going to refile it or anything like that. It's just a lot going on behind closed doors. Hey, we got to step back and play chess, not checkers. So
now things have taken another twist. Rymir has been forced to withdraw his case, allegedly because of heavy pressure from JayZ's side. On July 18, 2025, court filings confirmed that Rymir officially pulled back his federal lawsuit against JayZ in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California. But just a few days later, on July 22nd, Rymir jumped on social media to set the record straight, making it clear this wasn't the end. During an Instagram Live, he told his supporters the move was all part of the bigger plan. He insisted, "I have not stopped my fight. It's for a reason. We got to step back and play chess, not checkers."
Case that we withdrew for right now, but it's a lot going on. You know how this industry works. These judges, these lawyers, these high celebrity people, they try to use all different types of tactics and call it what you want, bully tactics and different types of stuff to, you know, slow it down, just change the narrative. So it's like, hey, we got to step back and play chess, not checkers. So we sitting back and we just observing everything right now. I just ask y'all to keep the support. I have not gotten any DNA tests. I have not gotten any settlement, anything like that.
This whole scandal could be the very thing that finally destroys JayZ's marriage once the truth comes out. Just look at how he's treating Rymir Satterthwaite. It makes it seem like JayZ doesn't care about family at all. And the drama doesn't stop there. 50 Cent has even claimed that JayZ and Beyonce's marriage was never really about love in the first place, but strictly business. According to him, that's why Jay keeps stepping out, and why together they've racked up more than 24 Grammys since tying the knot.
When Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those fucking trophies, trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man.
Success is derived from the marriage.
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades. Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's in.
Oh, wow.
Where you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. Right? And you go, prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see the kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing. Right. They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys and shit.
And Wanda isn't the only name being brought up in these shocking claims. Over the years, whispers have tied JayZ's name to several other famous women too. Rihanna, Foxy Brown, and even Aaliyah. All of them have allegedly been connected to JayZ in ways that still spark heated speculation to this day.
Yeah. When Jay said the line in Picasso Baby, yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music. We know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character.
Whether you believe Rymir's claims or think JayZ's side of the story will hold up, one thing's crystal clear: this battle is nowhere near finished. The real question is, when the truth finally spills out, will it shake the industry or will it come too late to matter? If you're here for the raw updates without the industry sugarcoating, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications and drop your thoughts in the comments. See you on the next one.